Double. Double.
Kings have the basketball.
Push it, push it, push it.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Harden, guarded by Towns. James Harden. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Bagley. Conley. They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Fox here against Harden. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. De'Aaron Fox. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Harden in possession. The lead is 11. Count the basket inside.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
I'm here. I got ball. Going up.
That misses with 3 seconds left. That's it for the first half. The Rockets way out in front.
The Rockets were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston. And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Driving right to the basket. Tucker.
Get the ball, get the ball. Double.
And count the basket inside.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Knocked loose. Rockets have it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
I got ball.
Harden.
I got ball. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Harden in possession. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Here comes the screen. Into the front court. It's Fox. The deficit now up to 13. The drive right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To P.J. Tucker. Nothing going here on that drive. And look out.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Bagley to Fox.
Watch cut. Back door.
Shot up.
Wide open look won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Hold on.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Trailing by 15. Ends scores. Karl Anthony Towns with the finish.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
Harden against Karl Anthony Towns. To P.J. Tucker.
Don't let him split. Don't let him split.
Oh, it goes down. Yes, it's better to be lucky than good.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful, but you don't expect it all the time.
To Towns. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Trap this. Come on, get it.
To P.J. Tucker. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
A pass taken away by the Rockets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
To Towns.
I got it.
No good. To Fareed. Count the basket at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Conley into the front court. Down a bundle. Kenneth Fareed with a piece. That's his third block this evening. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Houston takes over.
Everybody pick up. D up.
McGee powers it through.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Towns.
Watch go.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here comes the screen.
Told you the screen was coming.
The screen sets him up for two.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Fires the three. Missed it.
Got him. Good trap.
Gordon, defended by Towns. The pass taken away by the Kings. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. It's been all Rockets. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Here we go.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. Conley. He
Come on, show me
engulfed him
something
that
better than that,
time.
baby. It's
And
game
big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
JaVale McGee. Fine to shoot. Trying to cash in. Shot by McGee, no good. Conley into the front court. His guys down big.
All the bricks
And that's
good.
rebounded by Houston. Four three.
That won't happen again.
That one off the mark. It's no good. Sacramento ball to Fox.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you.
Conley to Fox. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Down to Chandler. Able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Down for McGee. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Rockets in control of the basketball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
The Kings will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes.
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
You're locked up, boy.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. It's Sacramento
I got
ball
ball. I got
to
ball.
Fox.
I got him. I got him.
Here comes the screen.
Get it.
Can't connect from inside.
I got him.
Karl Anthony Towns
Got it.
swats it. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Rockets won this matchup with a significant margin. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Houston Rockets. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.